Hi everyone, this is Kiki. Today in this video I want to share with you my very first luxury purchase of my entire life, which is this beautiful Louis Vuitton Wapity Case. It's a very sentimental item for me, so if you're interested in my story, then let's get started. Welcome to Kiki's channel. Ding ding. Alright, so here I have my Wapity case back from the Louis Vuitton boutique. I had sent it in a few weeks ago to discuss with their repairs manager whether it could be fixed or not, or how much it would cost to have it spa'd, meaning to have all the vachetta replaced. And after consulting with them, due to the condition, unfortunately, of this bag, they weren't 100% sure it could be fixed, meaning the canvas is a little bit too brittle and dry, and they were worried that if they were to undo such a tight-knit piping, you see how it's really browned, it might actually crack. So I decided, rather than risk breaking it or, just having it not be able to be fixed and just sent back to me, I decided just to have the the zipper pull right there replaced, which is a complimentary service from Louis Vuitton. Now, I did do this around Christmas time, so it took them longer than I believe their usual turnaround time for something as simple as a key pull. It probably took maybe 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. I didn't really keep track, but it was around there. Here I have a close-up of the strap. So back to my story, this Wapity case is really sentimental for me personally because it's my very first luxury purchase, and it's also a luxury purchase that I made with my own hard-earned money all the way back when I was still in high school. Ever since I was really little, from as long as I can remember, I've always loved fashion in one way or another. I think starting sometime, it was probably middle school, grade 7, I had started to collect Vogue magazines. Not Vogue Teen, but actually the actual Vogue. I was obsessed with reading it, perusing, and just, circling things and pretending one day, that I could purchase all the things that I wanted. And so when I was in high school and I had my first part-time job, I decided that I would treat myself to something. And of course it was ding ding. It was this Louis Vuitton Wapity case. Now, it wasn't the very first item I wanted, but at that time, I obviously didn't have a ton of money. I had some money saved up from a part-time job, and I wanted to buy my mom something, as well as her boyfriend something. And so I ended up buying this case for myself, as well as a limited edition bag from Louis Vuitton for my mother and a wallet for her partner or boyfriend. Now that I'm older and I look back on high school and the person I was back then, it's really bittersweet for me because, as I'm sure all of you may have had, my adolescence or high school era had a lot of ups and downs. It was great, and there were many wonderful memories I had made, but I had also been bullied at that time. So it was actually emotionally and mentally a very difficult time for me. Now that I'm an adult and looking back, I guess, not that it was a good experience. I don't think bullying in any way should ever be condoned or made light of, but I am lucky, I think, that in many ways I have overcome the bullying from then, but that doesn't take away the trauma of the experience, I guess I could call it that. But my point is, at that time I had been, having a lot of problems at home, as well as, emotionally because of, adolescence friendship issues. When you're that age, friendship and those relationships just seem so, they're everything, isn't it? Like it's a really big deal to you that now as an adult looking back, you go, like why the heck did I put so much weight, and why did I really care so much what other people thought of me? It's so interesting to think back. But anyway, I digress. It was an emotionally difficult time for me, and I felt that hiding in or delving into the world of fashion, of luxury, of imagining myself to be in all these other, wild, different places was a really, was an escape for me, definitely. And I think part of that still lingers in me, which is why I am so very much attached to my, my items. I've never sold anything. I've never sold I've sold things, but not my luxury items. Not any of my SLGs, not any bags, jewelry, nothing. I've kept everything. I think I'm pretty much an anomaly there. But I think a lot of it has to do with the emotional attachment I've placed on my items. That's not to say that I would never sell anything in the future. I mean, I like to say never, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of background as to how my luxury experience kind of started. It came from a love of luxury, a love of fashion from a young age. I wanted to be a fashion designer. That was kind of my dream job when I was younger. I even did a little kind of internship when I was in high school at a independent fashion label. So that's kind of where I come from. And part of why these items mean so much to me, because I feel like they were, or I should say, my bags and accessories were definitely a protection or an escape of some way, both in terms of the time I spent researching for them, the time I spent earning money to purchase them, as well as, because by no means was I gifted any of these by my parents or anything like that. I don't come from wealth, so it wasn't anything like that. And yeah, I just wanted to share that's kind of how it is. I wonder how everyone's journey towards luxury came. I'm sure there are those who come from families who've passed down bags, pieces from designers, as well as those who are completely self-made and just have always had or recently begun to have an interest or love for luxury as well as fashion and the history of the houses. I'm really interested to know how you guys kind of began your luxury journey. Mine kind of, I guess, it's not quite the origin story, I suppose, but what I just wanted to share with you. Mine kind of started with this bag. And so if you liked this video, please give it a like, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for listening to everything. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for new videos, please leave it in the comment box below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Janet. Ding ding. Do 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 do. Thanks for watching. Come again. Bye bye.